Ooh, ooh, ah, ah, live, land, grow on Penyo channel. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hello, hi Penyo community, Bafenyi, Conquerors. We are more than conquerors. Unleash the power within. It's a feel good now kind of vibe. First timers, awesome. Welcome to Penyo channel. Subscribers and regulars, thank you, grateful, much appreciated. Keep coming and stay. Penyo means victory, for we are victorious. It's a triumphal procession. Today is better than yesterday and tomorrow will be better than today. Buy your first home by Zamantungwa, Khumalo. To some of us, buying a house seems to be a simple thing. Sometimes, if not always, it's not as simple as it looks. We are risking on a long-term basis, and the banks are not so kind because of that. In the process, you risk your house being repossessed if you don't pay up. In some cases, the situation is beyond your control, as you might lose your job and lose everything. You need to know exactly what you're getting yourself into and prepare yourself. Housing is a basic need. Everybody deserves to have a place to call home. Summary of the book. At 27, Zamantungwa bought herself 2 properties for her birthday. Her mother told her that her maternal grandmother used to work in that area as a domestic worker. It then hit her that she's her ancestors' wildest dream. After viewing different properties and doubting herself, she made a decision to buy. At that time, there wasn't as much information about home buying process as there is today. Most information available was about America, England, and Australia. The following year, she bought 2 more properties for her 20th birthday and resolved to get herself something property related for subsequent birthdays. She has continued to invest in property and started different property businesses, some alone and others with friends. She has worked with brands like Builders Warehouse and Private Property in helping consumers to start their own property journey. The fear of taking a 350,000 to 500,000 debt was crippling. That was more than she was making in a whole year at the time. The idea of committing to a 20-year-long relationship, the term of a bond, was also daunting. A part of her was thinking she must be in a serious relationship first before she buys a house. This is probably not a fear many of us have now, but back then it was. Property does not have to be an intimidating goal that overwhelms you so much that you don't take the first step. Don't be scared to inactivity. It is completely normal to be anxious about buying your first home. It's one of the biggest decisions one will ever make. Renting. She rented for about 3 years before buying. There are benefits to renting, and there are ways you can be strategic about it depending on your financial situation and other circumstances. Advantages: affordability, flexibility, maintenance. Disadvantages: the rental agents, lack of freedom, term of the lease agreement, no wealth creation. Buying: advantages: stability, complete freedom, capital appreciation, financial benefits. Disadvantages: cost of ownership, lack of liquidity, more responsibility. Just because you qualify for it doesn't mean you can afford it. Don't buy a property for the maximum amount of money you qualify for. You'll see flames. Your affordability is based on your gross pay. So if you can qualify for a bond of 1 million, don't go buy 1 million rent property. Interest rate cycle and how does it affect homeowners? Monthly bonds depend on the prime rate, and the prime rate depends on the repo rate. When the SARB adjusts the repo rate, which it does regularly, you will soon get a letter from the bank advising you that your monthly bond repayment is going to go up or down. Interest rates tend to move in cycles, largely governed by efforts to stimulate economic activity and to curb inflation. It can also be affected by unforeseen events such as COVID-19 pandemic of 2019 to 2022, which had a devastating impact on the global economy, prompting many countries to cut interest rates to keep some economic activity going. In line with this, the SARB cut the repo rate 4 times in 2020, reducing the prime lending rate to a near 50-year low of 7%. This reduced bond payment, thereby helping homeowners to retain their properties, but also allowing more people to buy property and to buy more expensive properties as well. Since then, due to rising inflation and the depreciation of the rand, the SARB has increased the repo rate to 8.25%, pushing borrowing costs to their highest level since May 2009. At the time of writing in mid-2023, the newspapers were full of stories about how homeowners were hit by rising interest rates and how some were even forced to sell their properties. Be aware of where you are in the rate cycle, and if you are buying at or near the bottom, allow the increases in the interest rates and your bond repayment in the future. Qualifying typically refers to the criteria used by the bank to determine how much finance they will give you to purchase your property. This amount is similar to what you would typically find when you use a bond calculator. This figure is based on 30% of your gross pay. Affordability goes further. There are multiple factors which are taken into consideration when determining how much you can really afford. One of the important things when it comes to this is being honest with yourself. Applying for a home loan when you are self-employed can seem impossible, whether you are a business owner, a freelancer, or a commission earner. Accessing credit is often far more difficult than a regular salary earner. Self-employed people can get home loans. To reduce their risk, they often acquire a bigger deposit, limit the loans to shorter terms, and also increase the interest rates. Interest on a home loan is calculated daily on the outstanding balance and capitalized monthly, so paying a little extra, even as little as 500 every month, means you can save a huge amount of interest over time and pay off your bond sooner. Home loans and mortgage bonds. What's the difference? Home loans are widely referred to as bonds. That's why many people think home loans and mortgage bonds are the same thing, but they aren't. The home loan is the actual loan obtained from the bank, and the mortgage bond is a legal agreement which allows the bank to use the property as security over the loan. The owner of a property gives their rights of the property to the bank to secure the loan. This is what allows banks to repossess property if owners default on their home loan installments. The amount of the home loan and mortgage bond don't have to be the same. Buying a house comes to a significant sum, which will increase with the price of the property. So put away as much as possible for when you are ready to buy. Every bit counts. If you're not good at saving, automate it. Possible costs payable when buying a home are deposit, conveyance fee, transfer duty, conveyance fee, and home loan initiation fee. The ongoing cost of owning a home. The main cost of freehold ownership are your bond repayments, rates and taxes, repairs, maintenance, and electricity. Rates and taxes are the payment property owners make to their municipality or local government to cover the cost of municipal services like water, sewage, and garbage removal. The taxes are calculated based on the value of your property. You will receive monthly accounts for your rates and taxes from your municipality. This has to be paid each and every month, so you need to budget for it. Thanks for watching. Kindly like, share, comment, and subscribe. Be the light and keep shining. Heart to heart, from my heart to yours, it's all love. La 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 la. Heart to heart, from my heart to yours, it's all love. Thanks for watching Penyo channel. Take care, love, joy, peace, faith, hope. La la la, la 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 la, la la la, La la la.